Lesson 6-1, Ratios. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities by division. If the first number is being compared that is less than the second, the ratio is written as a fraction in simplest form. Please remember that they always have to be written in simplest form. So there's three ways that we can write ratios. The first one is using words, so 3, 2, 9. The second one is with these two little dots, which is also read 3, 2, 9. Or you can write it as a fraction, which is 3 over 9. Or you can read it 3 divided by 9 or 3 to 9, whichever way. Now this particular example would need to be simplified down to 1 to 3 so that it would be in its simplest form. And then 1 over 3. So let's take a look at how we express ratios and then how we simplify them. So this says 12 baskets in 18 attempts. So you first want to write that as your ratio. So let's write 12 baskets in 18 attempts. So now we can write it in the form of a fraction. So 12 over 18. Well, to simplify that, you can divide the top and the bottom by 6. So you would get 2 over 3. So the simplified ratio of this would be 2/3. So what that means is that this particular player is making 2/3 of his shots that he's attempting to make. Let's look at this example. 15 out of 100 campsites at a campground are reserved for pets. Express the ratio as a fraction and then explain what the ratio means. So let's first write it out as a ratio. So 15 out of 100 of the campsites. So now we can write it in a fraction, 15 over 100, but we need to simplify. So 5 can go into both of these. So this would become 3 over 20. So now we need to discuss what this means. So this means that there are 3 reserved spots for every 20 that are at the campground. So if you had the campground and it was set up and you had 20 campsites, 3 of them need to be reserved for pets. And then you have the next 20, so 3 of them would be reserved for pets. So that's what it means. 3 out of 20 are reserved. So you always want to make sure that the units of the numbers are the same. If not, then you want to convert the units before you're writing the ratio. So here, for example, it says express the ratio 8 ounces to 3 pounds as a fraction. So 8 ounces to 3 pounds. But you can see that this one is in ounces and this one is in pounds. So we want to get them both together. In this particular case, it's easier to get them both in ounces. So we're going to leave the ounces here the same, and we're going to convert this into ounces. There are 16 ounces in 1 pound. So if there's 16 ounces in 1 pound, then that means you would just need to multiply the 16 by 3 to get 48 ounces. So now we have 8 ounces to 48 ounces. So we simplify, we divide both by 8, and we would get 1 ounce to 6 ounces. So 1/6 would be our fraction. Pause the video to complete the lesson review. Make sure you show me the lesson review for verification of this video.